Hey, what's good, guys? It's Andrew from travelingguitarist.com. Today I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of what some of my favorite features are of Guitar Pro. You can kind of see the interface right here. I'm using the Bebop Blues from Emmanuel Hedberg. I got this from his Patreon, which is great, by the way. You should definitely check it out. I'll put the link in the description. So I'm just going to show you three things that I think are really cool about Guitar Pro. There's many, many features, and if you read the rest of the article, you'll see a lot of them. I've got I think 33 there. I'm sure there's more, but those are the ones that are the most noticeable to me anyway. But anyway, let's jump right into this. So the first feature of Guitar Pro that is really great is the interface. And for one, it isn't confusing at all, which is very nice. And everything is clearly laid out in a way that you can see it. So you don't have to do too much clicking around to find anything. And not only that, but everything is up here in the top toolbar as well. So you can see you have all your effects here and whatnot, adding time signatures, key signatures, etc., etc. The next thing that I like about it, which is kind of silly, or rather people will think it's silly, but I don't really think it is this zoom feature. So you can really zoom out on bars like this. I usually have it set to about 200, maybe 150, usually in between that range because I feel that's the best. And it's the same thing for mobile as well. I usually zoom in at that same rate. Additionally, you can do custom values as well. So you can type in 175 if you wanted, or 250 for example. And one more cool feature, I guess two more actually. There's two more that I want to talk about, and that is this relative speed function. So the relative speed function, what it allows you to do is it allows you to adjust the speed by a percentage. So you can go up or down. And so, for example, we'll try the 50% right now. We'll hit play. And then let's go to 100 instead. So you can even go up to let's say if you wanted to go to, 250. The maximum is 300, by the way. But yeah, that's definitely the part of Guitar Pro that I use the most, this feature right here, the relative speed feature. Mostly for practicing. So for example, if I'm going to practice something, I'll drop the speed down to usually 30 or 40%, depending on how difficult it is. And then I just progressively speed it up until I can play it perfectly. And that's been incredibly useful for me. Additionally, this looping function right here, which you just do by selecting the bar and then hitting play, I use that all the time. So you can just practice that over and over again and then adjust the speed in any way that you want until you can play it perfectly. And that's been very useful for me. These are the features I use the most in Guitar Pro for sure. And the last one that's really cool is the ability to export it as MIDI. So you can export this entire file as a MIDI file. And then let's put it on the desktop like this. By the way, I hope Emmanuel Hedberg doesn't mind that I'm using this tab. Maybe I should actually email him or something and ask, but I don't think he'll care. So I have GarageBand open right now. I just exported the MIDI file I just exported the MIDI file to my desktop, and then now I'm just going to drag it in like this. Import tempo information. We're not going to bother downloading that now. And then I guess we'll use phasing guitar plucks. There. So yeah, it's really cool, right? The way that you can do that. In fact, I imagine that's how a lot of people are faking guitar videos. I don't know if you've ever heard of this phenomenon, but apparently there's people online who they fake guitar videos. It's up to them what they want to do. That's not really my style, but that's how you would do it. You would just load in a Guitar Pro file like that, get a much better sounding VST, and then you just mimic the playing on the guitar, and that's how they would do that. But anyway, that's all for this video. I just want to say the final thing is that, like I said in the article, Guitar Pro is easily one of the best purchases I've ever made. Like in terms of guitar playing and music, like not only is this like a great notation tool, but it's fantastic for practicing. And I use it pretty much every day now. Well, not even pretty much. I do use it every day. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, peace.